Well, good evening, good afternoon, welcome back. This is Sports Chat with Nat. Listen, thank you. Thank you for tuning in. Before we go any further, let me say happy holidays, merry everything to you. We want to thank you again for watching. Hit the like, subscribe button, follow us. We appreciate what you're doing for us. Master T is saving lives once again. So you got me again. I got all her information for you. But she'll be back next week and we're going to be getting some more things going for you. Thank you so much. Here we go. Now, Thursday night, going into week number 15. Listen, it's only 3 weeks left in the regular seasons. Can y'all believe that? I'm telling y'all, start putting your comments in if you want to be entered into the gift card giveaway. I'm just saying. All right. Thursday night, the Chargers at the Raiders. Listen, now both teams have to be better than they were on Sunday. We both agree on that. Now, the Chargers only put up 7 points, and the Raiders were scoreless. It's a divisional game and a big rivalry. So it will definitely be a little bit more action. Now, Justin is on IR. Justin Herbert, Sunshine number 2. He is on IR. He has a fractured index finger. And they will be going with Easton Stick, who came into the game on Sunday. And Max Dugan, the rookie, will be the backup. She has the Chargers 24, Raiders 20. I say Chargers 20, Raiders 21. I'm just saying because I believe Antonio Pierce is going to pump them up. And they're going to be so hyped because Justin Herbert isn't playing that they're going to believe that they can win. I'm just saying. But anyway, I say Chargers 20, Raiders 21. Listen. Oh, I forgot to tell y'all, last week I was 7-7. It was the week of upsets. 7-7 I was. 7-7. Okay, moving on. Saturday at 1 o'clock, the Vikings versus the Bengals. Now, once again, Josh Dobbs. He struggled at quarterback last week. Seems like the Vikings only won against the Raiders because they benched him in the fourth quarter with 9 minutes and 10 seconds left in the game. Nick Mullins came in and helped the Vikings get into field goal range. Now, Justin Jefferson went to the hospital in the first quarter for a chest injury. He was discharged and flew home with the team. Now, Master T says, I know a lot of people were talking about Kirk Cousins, but she and I both agree the Vikings and the fans are missing him right about now. Now, Justin Jefferson wanted to play with Josh Dobbs. He got his chance. How'd that work out for you? I love you, Josh. You're smart and all that good stuff, but okay. That's it. Now, the Burrows. Burrows has really done an outstanding job as a leader. I will say that I believe that teamwork makes the dream work, and the fact that he has coached up Browning so well, the team still functions as if Burrows was in. She has Bengals 34, Vikings 14. I have Bengals 34, Vikings 12. Now, Browning last week was 18 of 24 for 275 yards, 2 touchdowns, and 1 interception. Moving right along. Saturday at 4. My Steelers are at the Colts. Now, we both teams, 21 takeaways apiece. Now, both teams are coming off a loss and trying to keep their wild card seed. Steelers definitely have something going on in the locker room, and after the game, all of the commentators were asking why George Pickens wasn't being targeted. Now, let me say this. I agree, something is going on in the locker room. Now, George Pickens, he has got to get his attitude together. Now, what I've noticed about Pickens and Deontay Johnson both, if they are not the targeted receiver for that particular play, their blocking is piss poor. Now, Hines Ward, who is a semi-finalist for the Hall of Fame this year. It was an excellent blocker. They could take some notes by looking at some film from him. Now, that behavior for me is very concerning. Tomlin's fire seems to have dwindled out to me. I love Tomlin. Y'all know I love him. But I don't know. His extension is through to 2024. We don't know what's going to happen. The buzz is they will not terminate him. I've heard some rumors and speculations about a possible trade. I don't know. I will say this. Some players that have left and moved on are doing very well, which is starting to lead me to believe it might be some coaching issues. Hargrave, Spillane, who is the leading, a captain and a leading tackler where he is over, I believe he's at the Rams or 49ers, wherever he is, I'm sorry. Clowney and Connors. Listen, now, TJ is being investigated for concussion protocol errors because he reported concussion symptoms on Friday morning following the Thursday evening game. So they're investigating why he was allowed to go back into the game once he was hit in the head. So listen, they're investigating. She says Colts 27, Steelers 21. I say Colts 28, Steelers 18. I said it. I'm so sorry. Listen. I want to know why we don't have none of these good backup quarterbacks and we stuck with Mitch Trubisky and Mason Rudolph, who we don't even let play. Moving on. I digress. Woosah. Okay, at 8:15 on Saturday evening, the Broncos versus the Lions. Now listen, this should be a really good matchup. The Lions did not play last week. She said they were looking like the Cubs. They're not consistent. I'm very concerned. I'm very concerned about how the Lions are looking. I'm starting to believe in Reverend Russell again. They've just had their fourth child. Sierra had her fourth child, a little girl. I forgot the name already. I'm so sorry. But now they are in second place, only one game behind Kansas City. And the Broncos lead in takeaways tied with the Jags. She has Lions 28, Broncos 20. I have Lions 30, Broncos 32. I'm just saying. All right, Sunday afternoon at 1 o'clock. The Falcons at the Panthers. Another divisional matchup. Both teams are coming off of losses now, and they are against divisional opponents. The Falcons shouldn't, couldn't, better not lose this game. I'm quoting from Master T. She says, shouldn't, better not lose this game. And y'all know I'm going to stick with my Falcons. And we agree on this one once again, and they shouldn't, better not lose this game. She say Falcons 24, Panthers 17. I say Falcons 24, Panthers 14. Bears versus the Browns. Now, she still can't believe that the Bears beat the Lions like they did. It was a divisional game, and everyone plays harder during those matchups. Now, she does not think that they will do it again. The Browns have officially named Joe Flacco quarterback after taking him off of the couch out of retirement and fresh off of, as I said, an interview to be an analyst. Now, the Bears went forward on 4th and 13. I'm just saying, against the Lions, and they got a touchdown. I'm just saying. Now, the Browns are now in second place in the AFC North at 8-5, and Flacco has won a Super Bowl, and he was looking very composed and very good. All right, he had 311 yards and 3 touchdowns. She has Browns 27, Bears 20. I have Browns 30, Bears 18. Buccaneers versus the Packers. Now, the Packers have been inconsistent this entire season, and they still hold the number 7 seed in the playoff picture. The Bucs are coming off a win and now being at the top of the NFC South. Boo! She hopes that they don't win in Green Bay, but she feels like they might. She hopes she's wrong on this one. And I said, I think I agree with her once again on this one. Baker Mayfield looked solid last week. Wasn't great, but he looked solid. Bucks 23, Packers 18. I agree. Bucks 23, Packers 18. Jets versus the Dolphins. Now, that's always a close game. Another divisional matchup. A rematch from Black Friday. Now, that game was very close, and the Jets are coming off of a win and a renewed sense of confidence with Zach Wilson. The Dolphins coming off of a loss and some hiccups during the game. She thinks it's going to be a good game. As I said, Tyreek got hurt, called his wife at halftime, and she said, get back in there. But the offense is not the same without Tyreek in there. Because with two of those speedster running backs that run over 21 miles per hour, with both of them in there running back and forth, you don't know who got the ball. So anyway, Dolphins, she says Dolphins 28, Jets 24. I say Dolphins 32, Jets 24. Giants versus the Saints. Now, she hopes that the Giants pull off another win. Both teams are inconsistent. It's hard to say. I will say, Tommy DeVito, undrafted, working overtime with the coaches, trying to be better. I'm going to say this. Coaches working with the player extra is working in a way. He 32-yard pass to Vandale Robinson set up the game-winning field goal. Giants, she says, she said hard to say. I say Giants 21, Saints 14. All right, Texans versus the Titans. Another divisional matchup that she knows is going to be a hard-fought game. She thinks the Texans will bounce back from the loss. I think she makes a good point that the Texans, C.J. Stroud finally looked like a rookie. However, and he's in concussion protocol, as she said. But I think the Texans will drop one more. She says Texans 28, Titans 21. I say Texans 21, Titans 28. Now, Kansas City Chiefs versus the Patriots. So, the Chiefs are definitely not themselves. So much so that Patrick Mahomes was acting out of character, spitting and yelling and carrying on. He was so pissed after the touchdown was called back due to the offsides on Kadarius Toney, which was truly offsides. And I found out that he could look down at the line judge and look for an okay or move back. He did not. They showed that replay multiple times, and he did not. Now, Kansas City leads the NFLs with 33 drop passes, and they really miss Eric Bieniemy. Now, Patrick did apologize for his behavior, and Belichick don't care if they win another game. They beat the Steelers, so he could care less. She said Chiefs 28, Patriots 10. I say Chiefs 28, Patriots 14. Bailey Zappi is definitely not Mac Jones. I'm just saying. At 4 p.m., the 49ers at the Cardinals. The 49ers have clinched a playoff spot. They are just killing it. They are the first NFL team to clinch this playoff spot, as I just said. Enough said. She says, I say they're clicking on all cylinders. She says 42-16. I say 42-16 as well. Commanders versus the Rams. Look here. The Commanders are coming off a bye. The Rams off an overtime loss. She said Rams 34, Commanders 20. I say Rams 32, Commanders 14. Nothing more to say. Cowboys versus the Bills. How about them Cowboys? Now listen, the Bills need a win to solidify that they are a playoff team. Now they're still in the hunt with a 7-6 record. Now the Cowboys have scored 30 points since week 9, which is 8 straight weeks with 30 points or more. Now Dak leads the NFL in touchdown passes, and the Bills are at home. Dak said he has just now figured out that he don't need to take all them steps. Step, pass. Listen, he's feeling really confident. Jerry Jones feels like, I said it a few weeks ago, that Dak is all they need to get to the Super Bowl. I'm just saying. She says Cowboys 33, Bills 21. I say Cowboys 38, Bills 28. Now, Sunday Night Football at 8:20, those Ravens at the Jaguars. Now, we said Sunshine played with that high ankle sprain. He said he felt okay. She hopes that he is ready for the Ravens and all that they have. Odell Beckham Jr. was Lamar's top receiver last week. Lamar has not finished December, made it through the month of December, the last 2 seasons. Let's see if he does this year. And will they have another punt return for a touchdown? Will that be the difference? She says Ravens 30, Jags 20. I say Ravens 32, Jags 21. Now, Monday Night Football, the Eagles versus the Seahawks. Master T says, I'm not sure what the status of Geno will be for Monday. He was out on Sunday with a groin injury. She really would like to see him and Jalen battle it out. Eagles are coming off a tough loss against Dallas. They did not look good. They lost their number 1 seed and dropped to number 5. If they win out the rest of the season, they will regain that position. But they have a very tough schedule coming up. And I wrote that down. Ladies and gentlemen. I did. I did. But they do have a very tough schedule. But moving on. I can't find it right this minute. I did write it down. I know I did. Here it is. Eagles. No, I didn't. I thought I did. Anyway, moving right along. The Eagles coming off that tough loss. She says Eagles 35, Seahawks 31. I say Eagles 32. Seahawks 31. Now, here are the power rankings for week number 15. San Francisco 49ers, number 1. Hold on. Ravens, number 2. Cowboys, number 3. Eagles, number 4. Dolphins, number 5. Kansas City, number 6. Detroit, number 7. Cleveland, number 8. Jacksonville, number 9. Buffalo, number 10. Denver, number 11. Houston, number 12. Cincinnati, number 13. Pittsburgh, number 14. Colts, 15. Packers, 16. Vikings, 17. Buccaneers, 18. Seattle Seahawks, 19. Los Angeles Rams, 20. Atlanta Falcons, 21. New Orleans Saints, 22. Chicago Bears, 23. Tennessee Titans, 24. Jets, 25. Chargers, 26. Giants, 27. Raiders, 28. Cardinals, 29. Patriots, 30. Commanders, 31. Panthers, 32. Ladies and gentlemen, we want to start our Fire, Hire, Retire segment. What do you think about Bill Belichick? Fire, hire, retire. What you think? Who you think they should hire? Keep him? Let him retire? Talk to us. Leave us a comment. If you leave us a comment, that will get you entered into the gift card giveaway. I know what else I want to share with y'all. The Steelers, we played 2 games in 5 days. We lost both of those games. I'm just saying. That was kind of close. It was a short week. Everybody else had a short week at some point. I'm just saying. Anyway. All right, ladies and gentlemen. That's it for week number 15. Master T, I miss you. It's no fun talking to myself. I mean, I've done it for 2 seasons, but now that I have you as a co-host, I want you here. Anyway, we'll see you soon. She'll be back next week. Thank you so much for watching. We really appreciate you. Thank you for following us. See you next time. Bye-bye.